Hi, my name is Drac, Jaden, or Vanny in Sims, and this is my first speed build. I'm working on one of the flats from Sulani because I've decided to start a new storyline because I I got bored of my other families that I've been playing recently, and I'm very indecisive, so I've made a lovely little girl, not little girl, she's a young adult. I've made a lovely young adult and I have moved her into Sulani, and eventually she's going to meet the love of her life and have a lovely little family. So what we've got here is me completely redoing the Sulani flat because I'm sorry, I hate EA builds so much. Especially this one was awful. The shape of it is a square, and when I moved the sim in, I took one look at like the floor plan and the furniture, and it just upset me because there was like absolutely nothing. It was like less than the bare minimum. So I motherloaded a little bit and decided to give my sim a beautiful house. Well, I say beautiful, I'm kind of biased, but I tried my best. You can see, like near the beginning, I'm like struggling with the floor plan. The kitchen I was happy with, but the bedrooms and the bathroom I was like, like iffy about, because I realized like halfway through I was like, oh, there's not going to be any room for the living room. But it's okay because I decided not to really have a living room. I'll explain in a minute. So you'll see what I do in a minute. Well, at some point. So halfway through doing this kitchen, I'm sure you noticed I redid it a few times, like only the counters. But that is because I decided, like, if in case I want to put it on the gallery, I don't want to use any custom content. The issue is though, no matter what I do, even if I just use base game, the gallery always thinks that my builds and Sims I understand because I have some slider mods, so that's fine. But actual builds, it always says that they have custom content. Even when I like make the effort not to use custom content, I'm not sure what it is. I think it's like some sort of hidden mod in my game or something. But just a pre-warning, so like if you did want to download anything from the gallery that I make, you will have to check the include custom content mod box, you know. I noticed during this I used like quite a bit of, I mean obviously I've used a lot of Island Living because like that's like the vibe it's going for, but I used quite a bit of Dream Home Decorator because I'm not being funny, but I absolutely love it. It's so cute. I just kind of hate the color options that we have for the wood. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's lovely and they fit really nicely, like if you're doing a house that like fits those colors. But for this one it really didn't work, so I had to like get rid of them. But other things, like not the wood, I think I used quite a bit of it. I mean, you can see it in the stove and the oven right there. I don't know, that might be the only thing that I used. So I don't know. Yeah, so the kitchen did take quite a while because I don't know, I really like making kitchens, they're so fun. I think I really like making like them cluttered, but I couldn't find enough clutter that like fit the vibe of this kitchen, because like, you know, island stuff, you know, I couldn't really find a lot of stuff that like went with it perfectly. But we move, I think it turned out looking cute, so we move. It's a vibe. I hate how I keep changing all the wallpapers, even though eventually I ended up keeping the wood because I was like, wait, no, it works. That's like the point. It's like a little cabin. Like it's meant to be made out of wood. Especially because the outside is like woven wood. I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. But it's fine. I'm happy with how it turned out. I do kind of hate the bathroom though. I made that little stone corner like specifically because I wanted it to act as the back of the shower. And you can see there I'm trying to shove the shower like in the corner to like hide the back panel of the showers because I do have a custom shower that has no back panel, so it blends into like the tiles or whatever that you can put on in the corner of the room. But again, I didn't want to use custom content, so it wouldn't work. Oh my god, the door! I'm obsessed! I love it so much. The movie hangout pack is literally so cute. It's my favourite, like, build mode items and CAS items. I'm obsessed. They are like exactly my type of vibe. So it's absolutely adorable and I can't stop using it, especially the CAS items. Since I got it, I think all of my Sims use something from Movie Hangout. So yeah, it's the best. Anyway, I'll get back to talking about the build now. So this L-shaped room behind the bathroom, you might be wondering what it is, and basically it's a second bedroom because this Sim that I've just moved in, I know I said at the beginning, I think, I want her to like have a storyline, and usually when I am renovating houses that I want to use specifically for this Sim storyline, if I plan on them to have children, like if I want them to have kids, then I will usually just pretend it's a spare room that they've like set up, like oh, I want a kid soon, so I'm gonna set it up like ready, you know. But it's cute as well because then that way, like once you've like BB'd up, move objects, everything and shit, then you don't have to like spend an hour or so redoing it when the kid does come along. So I just do it in preparation, you know. It's a lot easier. Also, something else that really bothered me about this build, I've never really like looked too much into it before because I don't know, it's never stuck out to me as much as it did just like during this build. Why are there so few rugs? Like, I'm sure there are plenty of other rugs that come with packs because I don't have every pack. I mean, I know there's a zebra print rug that I think comes with Get Famous. I'm not sure, but I know Little Simsy uses it all the time and I want it. I want it so bad. But yeah, when I was doing this, like putting all my custom content rugs aside, I was like, why are there so few rugs? Especially like shag rugs. I don't know if this is the right word, but you know the rugs that have like the shaggy tassels at the end? Why is there only like 3? Like, it's so bad, it's so upsetting. The only good one that came with like Dream Home Decorator, I think I tried to use it in this build and it didn't work because it didn't have the right colour scheme. Again, with the colour palette for Dream Home Decorator, it does kind of annoy me. Yeah, look, there's the rug. I ended up using that one instead anyway because the fucking shaggy one, it didn't have the right colour. So yeah, it was just a bit awkward. And that fur rug, you know, the little, I forget what it comes with. It might be University or City Living. I can't remember. But there's a really small little fur rug, which it took me a solid like couple of months to realise I could size it up. Because I love fur rugs. I have one in my house. But I've been sizing up objects for years and it just didn't cross my mind to size up the fur rug. Even though I'd been sat there thinking, oh, I wish I had a fur rug in this game for like months. But like, what? So anyway, the build, right? I hate this shelf so much. I didn't even know it was there because I always forget to check like the subcategories of things, and I was like, oh, I want some shelving. And I didn't even know there was an island living shelf, which, by the way, this wood texture that comes with island living, like this specific one, I've noticed it on like a few items. I think there's a floor that has the same one. I hate it. I hate how it looks like somebody's thrown up on it. Do you know what I mean? Because there's like elements of green in it. It sucks. But what I was going to say was like, I hate how you could only fit one item dead center in each shelf on this thing. So that's why I like move objects, like all of it. I also don't understand why I couldn't fit, like a single plant would not slot onto the bottom shelf, which really fucked me off. So eventually I just found one and just did it myself, like DIY it, because like it's not going to happen on here, is it? So, you know, do it yourself. Like, there's half of my build. So annoying. Also, you'll see those vases, vase, whatever. Those two little island living red vase and the blue vase. I'll do this quite a lot, right? When I wish there was some sort of like wish list system in The Sims, because it really confuses me. So what I do quite a lot is when I'm browsing for items and I find something that I want to use, I'll just put it like on the floor so I can like come back to it and then put it where I want it when it comes time to use it. But that being said, I wish I didn't have to do that, because I feel like a wish list system would be so much like more convenient for that, because I'm not super addicted to the well, I say addicted, that's not the right word. I'm not super invested into The Sims that I know where to find this specific item like as soon as I think of it. And I know the household adventure exists, but you know, I just think it would be smart, because I'm always sat there thinking, damn it, why isn't there a wishlist button? You know, it'd be so much easier. Oh, the bedroom, I really struggled with the placement because I didn't realize how small they were. Like, this house itself is small. It's definitely not made for 2 bedrooms. But I also hate giving my adult Sims single beds. So I kind of felt like I had to give her a double bed, but it was really annoying trying to shove it in this tiny little square room. Also, the colour scheme in this whole house I'm kind of obsessed with. I don't know what it is, but I love like colours that are like very bold, you know? Like colours that you'd think would clash, but like secretly they complement each other really nicely. Like the orange and browns with the turquoise, I think it's absolutely stunning. I love it so much. And I think it goes really well with like Sulani and like the island living pack itself, because I think a lot of the cast swatches have the turquoise and the orange. So it's just gorgeous. So I tried to like shove that into this build like as much as I could, which the living room I think is beautiful. I love the living room. I'm really happy with the living room that I made. I don't even care that there's no TV. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the TV. So there's no TV. But she does have a laptop and she has a radio. And I prefer for my Sims to spend their time listening to music rather than watching TV. Because that's something that I do personally anyway. I don't watch much TV unless there's something like a specific series that I'm like fixated on. So I just listen to music instead while I'm like doing fuck all, you know. So I didn't really care that there was no TV. Also, if she wants to watch a show, then I can just pretend she's doing that on her laptop. I mean, I swear there's an option to watch funny videos on sims.net or something like that. So, you know, it's fine. You don't even need a fucking TV. Sorted. Oh, and those flip-flop fairy lights. I love them so much. I mean, it's very rare that I find a build that I want to use them in. And I think they're base game, aren't they? Yeah. I just love that they're base game, but they work so beautifully and perfectly with the island living like pack and theme as a whole. So good. Anyway, here I am working on the kids' room. That rainbow giraffe I didn't even know existed. I knew there was a giraffe, but the rainbow swatch, amazing. I also struggled real bad with the furniture in the kids' room because I feel like there wasn't a lot that like matched the theme of the rest of the house, which kind of upset me. So I had to go for that like garish blue and orange bed, which like it's not the vibe because like the rest of the house, I know it's got the same like color palette, but that blue is too much. You're doing too much. It's not right. But I don't care that much. It's fine. It's fine. We sorted it. I think it looks cute, you know. And obviously get a Bluffy in there because he's iconic. Though that swing set, so cool. I don't keep it in the end because I'm like, where's that even gonna go? And this little corner, I really wanted to put a one tile wardrobe in there, but it really annoyed me that there are the only one tile wardrobes that we have from Tiny Living. They don't come in the right swatch to like fit the rest of the room. So I had to use the little kids one, but it's okay because I like that one because I like the colours on it. Anyway, we move. In a minute you'll see me struggling to find a rug for this room because like, I don't know, nothing worked, which is why I had like a little rant about rugs earlier. Like, I think I kept it in anyway, but yeah, I was very upset with like the lack of choice with the rugs, like the shag rugs, like with the tassels. It was awful. So I was really upset, so I just decided, you know what, you don't get rug privileges. You don't get it. Like, I even tried that. I tried everything, but it's fine. I ended up ditching the swing set because I don't know, I just didn't like it. And I kept the little kiddie pool though for like, you know, she's prepared, she's nesting, even though she's not even pregnant yet, she's nesting. Sorry if you had my phone go off then. And then eventually, I mean, I wasn't entirely happy with the little porch area, but I also don't care that much, it's just a porch. Also, I didn't even realize that little corner of roof right there, I genuinely didn't know it was a window or like an add-on. I thought it was like a piece of roof, and I kept trying to change the color of it, and I was like, why isn't it working? But it's fine, I sorted it, it's alright, don't panic. And here I'm landscaping. See, I spend quite a lot of time landscaping because I never really look at debug. I don't know, I just don't bother with it that much, especially for landscaping. So for a lot of this part of the video, I'm just kind of like looking at everything, like just testing the waters, see what I want to use. But eventually I found the stuff that's like in the surrounding area. That, I forget what it's called, but that little like fat bush that I just placed, oh my god, that I've just placed there. I use it in so many of my builds. I think it's one of the prettiest plants in the entire game. It's so cute, and I don't even care. Like, even if it's not in Sulani, I use it everywhere. I love it so much. Also, that cute little clothesline, I thought that was adorable. It's a shame it's in debug though. Like, there are so many things in debug that I look at and I'm like, why can't we have that like in our regular catalog? But it's whatever. Here's the final product. I was so glad that in live mode it was in this beautiful like golden hour, like sunset. I thought it made the outdoor like exterior pictures look stunning. Here's the kitchen. I kind of love her. I love doing kitchens, it's so cute. I also love the cute little like scenery you can see out the windows. I love the island living windows, they're so cute. Here's the living room. I love the color scheme. I love how it turned out. I love the lack of the television. I think it like goes with the island living theme quite a lot, because it gives me the vibe that like it's, you know, it's just not that sort of place. It's calm, it's zen, you know, it's chill. It's the bedroom. I didn't get many pictures of it, but it was kind of difficult because it was such a small space. Same with the kids' room. Couldn't really do much with it, but it's whatever. And there's that stunning door. So good. It's like one of my favourite build mode packs. And the little bathroom, not my favourite, kind of lazy, gave up, but we move, it matches the rest of the house, so I don't care too much. I do like that corner though, I think that's fine. And we finish off with another screenshot of that lovely golden hour. So that was my first ever speed build. Thank you for sticking by, thank you for watching, and subscribe if you like. Again, thanks, see you later.